All right, highlight of the day. We talked about interesting about 10 or 15 minutes after the open. There was a bullish moment in this market as it popped out of the hole right there. And we consolidate sideways, then we get this next pop. What's interesting is the NASDAQ had a similar pattern. And part of a highlight is what is another market that correlates with yours doing? They both broke out at the top of the box. But after it rallied, what's important is don't worry if you miss the rally and get anxious, because that's when you reach and you end up buying it here, getting shook out down in here, and then it rallies. And you were right, but your location was poor and you lost money. There's nothing worse than being right and being down money. So you got to look for location. And what I was telling people is look for a pullback. So if you just take this simple, that's the rally, that's the pullback, that's the continuation. Now it's a little choppier than that on the chart, and it's not as easy as I just explained it. But if you understand rally, retracement, continuation, no, you could understand if you're on the map below where the high was of the move. So you're minimizing the reach, because it's easy to get bullish after price rallies. Fifth graders will get bullish after price rallies. You have to pick a location so you're not reaching. And how do you know if this is a good spot? Well, first of all, you become bullish, and that's your one circle, creates your bias. Your other circle is for find location, and your overlap creates the probability of your success going up. You're not just taking shots. So if you're bullish because of this rally and you're looking for a pullback, we have a puke tool which shows the moment where you're long or trying to get long when there's less longs. When you're looking to get long, you would rather do it when there's that moment of less longs, that moment other longs puke, that moment where in the past you would have bought it there, you would have puked it there, and then you just watched it rally. How could you not be the guy who pukes only to see it run higher right after you get stopped out, but watch other people puke their lungs in this area? And that's what we had, and then it rallies. It's not 100% great location, but it's a much higher probability of finding a good location and feeling comfortable and confident. And the word of the day is objective. If your objectivity is up, then your ability to read the market, to be honest with yourself, to be honest with what you read, with what you see, with what you're trying to understand is there. As soon as you get emotional, throw it all out the window. The best fighters, the best athletes are the ones that could be nervous, they could be unsettled, but they slow down, they're breathing, and they're still more objective than the other guy, or more objective than the non-pros. You're trying to turn into a pro in this business, in any business. You have to be objective, and then you're okay with being wrong. Then you're okay with making mistakes. Locations will keep you objective. When you're long, when you're looking to get long, you'd rather have less longs on the team with you. Why do you want less longs on the team with you? Because less longs mean there's less sellers above. Less sellers above, easier chance to go up. So you don't want a boat filled with people. Better chance to sink than float. That's order flow 101, 102, 103. When longs puke is a better opportunity for you to get long. When shorts puke is a better opportunity for you to get short. Not that it works 100% of the time, it just has a better chance of working. And then you could also, we talked about this being support with other consolidation tops, but you really start to take your circles and overlap them nicely. When you're bullish and you see longs puke, and then you see a reason why it would be the bottom of potential retracement to catch the rally. And it was one thing we covered when it happened. And so here's the puke tool where it gets green here, like it did at 90 in that example I showed you. That means longs puke. I ain't going to get into why or how, but people who watch it, just watch it. Just watch it with us. Watch it with me. But stay safe. Tomorrow's triple witching or quadruple witching, just a lot of witching tomorrow, could create, with the option expiration, some chop going into the end of today and tomorrow. And then headline city, Texas and Florida were not great, but weren't as bad, and that's still in the market. If you're watching this video, during the week I'm doing it, it's important. If you're watching this video in 3 months, that's not as important, but everything else I just said was. Have a safe rest of the session, guys.